I'm joined by Parker Klien, ex-Googler, software engineer, and founder of Twos, an app for remembering things. Parker, I'm super thrilled that you're here with me today. I've got 5 pressing questions. Are you ready to knock them out?
Let's do it, Ahmed.
What is Twos?
Twos is an app that helps you simply remember things. So currently people are forgetting things every day. Twos combines reminders, notes, to-dos, calendar events all in one place so you can quickly capture anything.
What motivated you to leave Google?
For me, it was just my purpose and meaning in life. I wanted to provide this tool for people. I think it is very valuable and helps them live their best life. So as hard as it is stepping away from a great job and a great paycheck, I'd been saving up my money so I could actually give this a go and try to help as many people as I could.
Gotcha. How important is it to be grounded with your startup idea, right? Twos is not like some outlandish concept that hopes to solve, cancer with artificial intelligence. It's a product that you can create on your own, which I do believe you are. It doesn't require too many resources to get up and going. You've got a fully built product, and you've done it with very minimal resources. And everything about Twos tells me that it's very grounded. You've gone to market with relative ease as compared to some other companies. Take a look at Theranos, which was not the farthest from being grounded, and we can all see how that turned out. So how important do you think it is to be grounded with your startup idea, especially when you've kind of, this is your first attempt at a startup?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, really just making something that's valuable to people and can serve a purpose in their life. Initially, when it was built, I was going after the full vision of what we'll eventually get back to, which is this half private, half public information network. So that was probably biting off more than I could chew, which is why we took out the public side to just focus on that private capturing of to-dos, reminders, whatever it may be. But eventually we'll get back to that public sharing to allow people to collaborate, learn from other people, as well as actually monetize off of their own information.
What's it like trying to make this happen as a 2-person team? You have limited resources. It's just you two. You probably aren't taking a salary. You just mentioned prior that you were looking to raise funds and you had gotten this off the ground with your own funds. So what's it like trying to do everything on your own as a 2-person team? If you could kind of expand on that.
Yeah, I mean, we have to learn a lot and we have to do a variety of different things. I can't just be a programmer. I have to help out with the marketing. I have to help out with the fundraising, which fits me. I'm more of a generalist. I'm not really like just a programmer. I like to do a little bit of everything. I like to write. I like to read. And also my co-founder is a nice compliment to me. He is much more outgoing. He's much more of like the salesman, marketing, finance guy, where I'm the technical founder. So we have a really nice balance and complement each other's skill sets really well, which is helpful.
Your app is built, it's functional, it's live. So what's next?
Well, currently we're fundraising. So even with this recession or whatever we want to call it currently, there are still investors that are willing to put money in early stage companies. So it's really just continuing to search. Maybe it may be harder, but we're still looking for the right partner who can see what we're going after, see our vision, and really believe in us to accomplish it. But what's next as far as the product, we're going to be hiring a designer, so improving the look, feel, experience of the product, as well as expanding the platform into that half private, half public network of information. So currently it is still just private, but we have this very big vision of being the largest network of private and public information. So it is the beginning stages of the public side.
I know I said that we'd only be doing 5 questions, but I've got a bonus one for you. This came up as we were discussing, and I can't help but ask you this. as a creator, you have your own perception of your product, of the thing that you've created. But as people start to use it and adopt it, it starts to take on a life of its own and is used in ways that you hadn't initially expected or anticipated. Have you witnessed that at all? And how have you? If you could provide some examples.
Yeah, absolutely. I think especially as a general use tool, people have been picking it up and using it in a variety of different ways. We have lawyers that use it to keep meeting notes. We have realtors that are using it to keep notes on their clients or homes that they're selling. Creators that are using it to quickly capture ideas that they want to remember, as well as business people that may have an iPhone, but then they use a Windows computer at work. They love having the iOS app as well as twosApp.com to use at work.
I'm super glad that I asked that question. I hadn't thought of, people using it, as in the utilitarian way that you just described, right? So like realtors using it, lawyers using it for actual functional purposes. It's not just people just jotting that down like, somebody's birthday or their grocery list. Like it's actually being utilized for business purposes, professional purposes, in ways that might have a little bit more profitability for you further down the line. Parker, I really appreciate you taking the time to speak to me today and answer my 5 pressing questions. I think that people will leave with a lot after having watched this. I did want to ask if you had any final thoughts, if you could share how people can download Twos and get going with the app. The floor is yours.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you having me on, Ahmed. Twos, anybody can download it. It's free on the iOS App Store, the Google Play Store. You can use it online at twosapp.com, and Twos is spelled TWOS. And we also have a Chrome extension to quickly save things you want to remember from your browser in a single click.
Cool. Parker, I'll see you later.
Talk to you maybe never? No.